Okay, looks like we have solved our technical issues that were potentially going to hamper us. It's like one of those things where you come back and like you haven't run your setup in a while and nothing works. And then you're like, well, I guess I have to just throw everything away and start from zero. So anyway, here we are. Good morning, everybody. It's just about 10 o'clock here on the West Coast, and it's an early game. Yeah, we have an early game. Although UNC has already been going, they're up on Notre Dame at the moment, which isn't doing too well. But I suppose neither are we. So who are we? We to say, oh, some team isn't doing very well in the ACC when apparently it's what? It's Clemson and Miami at the top of the standings. No, Wake Forest up there at the top of the standings. So uh, I really have no idea what to expect today, to be honest. I don't know what the team is going to show up. Is it going to, I don't know if it's going to be the team that we saw against Florida State, or if it's going to be the team that we saw against NC State or Wake Forest. Your guess, I suppose, is as good as mine. If anything, we have been inconsistent and youthful, I suppose, is the other word. But Chris Hand, welcome in, welcome. Yes, we need all the Let's Go Dukes we can we can get. I like the no-fly zone, by the way. That's actually pretty good considering the opponent today. So nicely done there. Yeah, I mean, and it feels like we just, if you feel like we just played BC, it's because we literally just did. We played them within the last 2 weeks, really, and this was the box score from that particular game. If this will work, let's see. I'll flip it that way. Oh, I have it resized. Okay, hold on. One, two. There we go. There we go. 75-59 Duke win. Actually, an impressive afternoon for Mark Mitchell and Kyle Filipowski on that particular occasion. And then he had 9 points from Tyrese Proctor as well. On the side of the Eagles, it was Jaden Zachary, actually CJ Penha, then Jaden Zachary, Bickerstaff, and McLaughlin, rather. Um, yeah, I honestly I don't really remember that much of this game. I don't think it was all that impressive or like exciting. But we have to see. And the one I certainly don't remember anything about is the NC State game from this week because I have burned that out of my memory. So um, what I do want to see today is a bit. I want to see some more. I want to see Filipowski return to form. I think that has been a bit of a letdown in the past few games. Let's see, even the Florida State game, he only had 6, right? So that's like, and okay, and Rocha apparently is out, which I did not know. So he is out today with a toe injury. All right, so we'll go out. Uh, oh, which I suppose is a nagging toe injury because he was out with a toe injury prior for was it the B? It might have been the BC game or the Florida State game, or no, actually it was maybe the Maryland Eastern Shore game, actually the one right after that. And so I suppose he is uh, that is a injury that gets back right at him. But actually, I like the first play here out of the game, which is a Ryan Young pass to Dariq Whitehead to open up the scoring. So change in the starting lineup here with Proctor, Filipowski, Ryan Young, Dariq Whitehead, and Mark Mitchell. So no Roach due to the injury, and then no Lively, and so Ryan Young comes down with that rebound, and then so those are the major changes there. Oh, and no Jalen Blakes, who started the game the other day. So this looks like a very interesting lineup here. And Mark Mitchell with an aggressive move to the bucket, and he's got 2 as well, and Duke has 4 quick ones. ESPN hasn't updated. Let's see. Nope, it has not updated, actually. That's true. Um, It's like, Chris, did you watch Duke lose to NC State? It's like, did we have a game? I'm completely with you, Chris. That's exactly like I have a bunch of, obviously I've been to went to Duke twice, so I have a ton of friends from Duke, both undergrad and grad, and like nobody texted me about the game the other night. Literally no one. It was silence, just cricket. Actually, I had one person and then ask like what the hell happened, and then that was it. Like I just like I told them it was a bad game, and then like they just didn't respond, and we moved on. That was it. That was the extent of our conversation from the other day. This pass inside from Filipowski to Ryan Young is actually deflected by Boston College, as Ashton Langford got two on the previous possession. And so we resume play here with 18 minutes to go. With three-pointer here by Mighty, and that is no good. And rebound to Boston College, and that actually nice block by Filipowski there, but recovered by Boston College. As we continue on here with the Boston College possession, they will get a third crack at it as Langford goes in, and that's blocked again by Filipowski. So he's got two blocks in the same possession, and Derek Whitehead just throws it. Oh my God, I don't even know where he threw it. He threw it at two Boston College Eagles, and the play by DeMar Langford is no good, actually. Looks like Derek Whitehead went up from his mistake by standing in there, taking what would have been a charge, but there was a no call, and so protecting the basket. Giving up his body to do so. Proctor to Ryan Young. Nice little post play there with Ryan Young, and that's an and one. Nicely done here at the 17-18 mark. We'll take a look at that one. Since I have my replay and my pen back, we can go back and look at the and look at some plays here. Had three Discord friends just send me an angry emoji after that crap. Yeah, that is typically how I think that is that goes. So Ryan Young gets the and one at the line, and we are up 7-2 here in the early going. Three-pointer here by Langford. That's too long. Rebound attempted by three Blue Devils, and Mark Mitchell comes down with it. And now to Filipowski as Ryan Young continues to try to post up, and he's isolated on the right block. They're cut by Filipowski, but Ryan Young doesn't pass it to him. Young reverses the ball back outside. Three-pointer by Proctor is slightly off. And now Boston College is out in transition, but good transition defense by the Blue Devils to get back in time here, as Boston College has to set up half-court offense. They thought about three. That should have been a travel at the top of the key on Langford, but it's not called. The rebound down to Filipowski and out to Proctor. Now Duke going the other way with it in transition, and Proctor should kick it out, but to Whitehead, who was wide open for three, but he missed it. Goes to the basket instead and gets knocked down. And on this side, Langford scores for Boston College. So a potentially 5-point swing there, as Tyrese Proctor missed a wide open Derek Whitehead over on the left wing, right in front of the the Boston College bench. That's unfortunate. Oh, Filipowski, nice little spin move. Gets caught underneath the basket, though, and now has to restart. And then there's going to be the Whitehead three, and that's going to go down. Whitehead, who hit all his three-pointers the other night, or maybe he was 4 of 6. There was one stat. Anyway, he had a supposed, like, one potential bright spot of the game on Wednesday was Whitehead's shooting performance, and so he picks up right where he left off there. And Boston College, Langford to Langford here. And this is a cut by Ashton Langford, and that roller is going to go. He's got 4, and BC has 6. I just noticed no glasses just throws me off. Yeah, I know, right? Kind of crazy. I can actually see without my glasses. So I got to get like special ones for the computer so we can have the glasses again. Filipowski foul on the way up. That'll be on Bickerstaff. That is his first. I think they are the Langford brothers players. I'm pretty sure the answer to that is yes. As we've hit the break here. But you know what? There's an easy way to find out. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure pretty sure they are. Does Boston College not have player bios in their like write-up? What the hell? Who does that? What? They only talk about their coach. They don't talk about. Wow, Boston College completely shortchanging its players here. Good lord. I have to go to their actual website. Gross. Now it's going to show up in my search history. Doesn't even say there. What? That's really odd. Like, well, at least we have player bios for our guys. Oh, wait, hold on. Here it is. Yeah. Okay, so apparently, DeMar Langford is a junior, and his younger brother is 11. Mackay is well, is a graduate student apparently. Oh, younger brother of. Yeah, okay. So Mackay is the older one. So he's a graduate student. So number 11 is the older one. And where did he play his? If he's he's not a transfer. He's just literally just like a fifth eligibility year. Um, yeah, the grad student. So yes, they are. Ugh. All right, and we're about to resume play here. Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, this is they're showing the replay of the play that I was going to do during the TV timeout, but we got sidetracked there trying to figure out if the Langford folks were actually brothers. Let's do let's do that. All right. Two free throws for Flip, and we are at 12 here, folks. Hmm. Where did the pup go? Oh, he's over there sleeping. All right, Penn Jr. now into the game for Boston College. And three-pointer there actually goes. That's three-pointer by Post, which I did not have in the first game. He did not play in the first game, rather, but is playing today. And so actually now Blakes and Grandison into the game for the Blue Devils. And Ryan Young still trying to back down Post. Here, pretty good battle down in the post, ironically. And Mark Mitchell with a step back little skyhook there. Nicely done by Mitchell. He's got 4. I found out one of our players went from playing UNC as his last game to playing in Finland. Wait, who? Who's playing in Finland? I know Quinn Cook is playing in China right now. I've seen that one on the. I've seen some news about that particular one. Mackay Ashton Langford for 3, and he hits that, and he's got 7 as BC now closes within 2 here. And Derek Lively at the scorer's table, ready to check in here for the Blue Devils at the next whistle. Proctor there with a jump shot. Not quite, but Grandison picks down the rebound pretty easily, actually. And nobody from Boston College even went for it. Proctor tries to make a crazy play, and now that it's actually recovered by Boston College. We have a foul on Jaden Zachary. Mark Mitchell is fouled by Jaden Zachary, rather. I don't understand what Proctor is doing on this. Like, he tries to drive the he tries to drive to the basket, then tries to make like a behind the back pass past two BC Eagle defenders to Ryan Young, which then ends up on the floor. One BC Eagle tries to save it from going out of bounds, then goes back to Proctor, and then oh yeah, yeah. Grandison for three. That shot's no good. I still think we should have Jaden Shoot getting more minutes, John Shire. And Boston College decides to just turn that over as they get a little ambitious in transition and throw it too far forward. And Derek Lively now back into the game, averaging 2 blocks per game, 1.9 to round it up, 2 blocks per game, which apparently is second in the ACC. That I did not know. It's kind of crazy how how block shots isn't like a very high like stat. Like you can't have like uh, it's like 2 block shots a game is the top of the league effectively. Oh, Theo John plays in Finland. Oh, that's pretty cool. I remember Theo John. I thought he was very good, for especially for Mark Williams to learn from. I thought he was quite a good big man. Yeah. Post over to Langford. Kind of a bit of an experiment too. One of the first really one of the first transfers, like I kind of when that transfer portal opened up, Lively just looming large. His presence there, I don't think that technically goes down as a block, but it was definitely an altered shot. And if I were keeping score myself, I would put that down in the effort column because that was tremendous work by Lively, especially to stay vertical and not foul on the previous possession. Mitchell's shot is no good, and Ashton Langford in transition tries to go coast to coast, and then the rebound is picked up by his brother, and Grandison is going to come up with a foul on that particular play as Duke leads by 4 here on the road. And so that's where we leave it for the time being. Let's see, live stats. Individual, Boston College. I'm pretty sure I'm missing some fouls because there should be 3. Yeah. Bickerstaff, Zachary, and Langford. Okay. Oh, it's not Zachary. It was the 2. Langford's charged with fouls. Okay, so there's the 3 fouls on Boston College and only 1 personal foul. Yeah. So now that makes sense. Okay. So, well, if you believe Jeremy Lynch went to China, he would easily get 40. Oh, I believe if Jeremy Roach went to China, he would easily get 40 a night. Well, that's what like Quinn Cook's doing too. But to be fair, Quinn Cook actually did win an NBA title with the Golden State Warriors, right? So, and he actually played in that series, if I recall correctly. That's it was pretty good. So let's go back just a second here. That was the 7:18 mark was the particular play because we wanted to break this one down, and yeah, this is a really nice play here from our guys. Probably one of the better plays we've seen because we didn't see many good plays on Wednesday. So this is what the setup is going to be. It's Mitchell to, in any case, Proctor is going to be, you got Ryan Young here starting this, Proctor over here. Young is going to be the one that eventually cuts to the basket, so keep your eyes on him. Here's just a quick dribble handoff, and you actually get a screen right here by Filipowski, which takes out not only Filipowski's man, which is 10, which is right here, but also takes out Proctor's man, which is over here. So this screen up top by Filipowski actually frees up Proctor, and now Ryan Young is probably going to he's either going to rescreen this, I think is what's going to happen next, or he's just going to roll immediately. But I'm pretty sure this is screen. Okay, fake the screen rather, and now roll. And now you're going to get this lovely pass. And actually, Ryan Young's man was number one here. He just completely lost. He was like wasn't even looking at him. You can see his eyes are going in this direction, right? So like Ryan Young, all he has to do is cut over here, and one of two things happens. One, this dude, this guy either helps up to cut this off, which leaves Filipowski open for three because Proctor's man isn't going to go and recover to Filipowski unless he's told to, which Boston College probably should have switched this play. Or Ryan Young is just going to be let go. And yeah, so you can see the Boston College is trying to call this out, right? So Aligibi is basically saying, look, I have Filipowski. Somebody else has to get Ryan Young. And it's just too late. And then the turnaround there, Bickerstaff, who had Ryan Young, was too late to recover, and it's basically just over for that particular one. So that's where. So nice play there by Duke. Good setup, really. But yeah, video footage for review purposes. That's actually one of the things we did. That's a play we ran correctly, which have been few and far in between. As we return to live action, and DeMar Langford comes in and he's at the line. He shoots two and gets two. Mason Madden into the game here for Boston College. As Grandison now playing point guard for a little bit, finally gives it over to Jalen Blakes. Flip, looking for Lively maybe at the top of the key. Yes, Lively over to Whitehead. We have a massive lineup here, and Whitehead down to Filipowski. Nice play by Filipowski and Whitehead. We have no guards, no true guards. Well, we have Jalen Blakes, actually. So usually we've been running two guard lineups. It's either been Blakes and Roach or Roach and Proctor. Never really Proctor and Blakes. And Lively gets called for a cheap foul there, which I don't agree with. I thought he was in pretty good position, actually. But we've very seldom have we gone down to the single guard lineup and then gone with like four larger players. I don't quite think Grandison is really like a guard per se. I would call him more of a forward. So Post at the line gets the first. And that's 4 for him as he's going to shoot another off of the Steric Lively foul. And he does get that one to go as well. So that's 5 for him. And BC, once again, hanging on here. Only down 2 with 11:18 to go. Okay. I would love to see some separation here before halftime. Would make me feel a little bit better about this. I think the line was Duke -8, which after the way we've been playing, that says something about, I don't even know, like Boston College, how bad they are, how people think we're still kind of good. However, Derek Whitehead there, he's got another three-pointer, so he has been nailing three-point shots. We just got to find him out there. We had said that, remember, Proctor had missed him on one, but Filipowski does not miss him on that possession, and that's easy three, and Boston College throws it away. Bit of an unforced turnover there, as the bounce pass was just off. And so there's the turnover by BC, and let's see if Duke can capitalize. Duke trying to go fast here, actually. Grandison already all the way down the court, and Grandison actually has to pull up at the ACC logo and now get it back outside to Whitehead. Blakes tells Whitehead to reset and actually start a play here, and so now we're going to initiate some offense. 10 seconds on the shot clock to go. High screen by Lively over to Whitehead. Whitehead feeding Lively, and Lively trying to go back door with Grandison, but it's picked off by Ashton Langford for Boston College. Over to Madsen, over to Zachary, and now Langford takes the leaner in the lane, and Whitehead comes down with a rebound. Gabe pace of play really speeding up at the moment as Blakes tries to go in transition, and no, he holds up. Nice play there by Filipowski. Lively just gets pinned down underneath the basket, has to bail himself out by getting it to Grandison, and that three-pointer is off. put Jaden Shoot in the game. I want to see more three-point shooting. Mitchell coming in off the bench at the next whistle. Madsen for three from Boston College, and he gets that to go. And we are back to a 2-point game. You don't have post. I think it's because to be fair, I wasn't ready with exactly what it is. I think it's Quinton, though. I'll fix that at the next whistle. Filipowski actually just good defense by Madsen, but he manages to pick it back up after a bit of a scrum, and Filipowski's going to go for three off this completely broken play. That's no good. Whitehead skies up there for a rebound, and it's out of bounds on Duke. It is. They took him off the court. Why? Yeah, it is Quinton. That's right. There's only so many options with Q. There you go. Q post. 8:45 left to go here in this first half. Boston College hanging on, only down 2. Oddly enough, we have the same ACC record, both teams 2-2. And Madsen trying to back down Lively, tries to put that one up off the glass. Good defense by Lively as the shot doesn't go. Good defense without fouling, I should say. And Duke looking for options. This lineup really hasn't produced much offense at all here in the last 2.5 minutes. Actually, ever since Whitehead hit that three-pointer. Whitehead tries to make a nice cut, but it's actually well defended. And Filipowski banging bodies down low with Bickerstaff. The shot's no good. The rebound down to Jaden Zachary, and then Zachary going up in transition, and he's got it, and that ties the game at 21 all. And if I were John Shire, I would take a timeout right now. But he won't. So we're going to do our little down play, and we'll actually see what this ends up being. There's a screen by Filipowski who gets hit in not a great spot, or actually, and now they finally call a foul on Jaden Zachary. It could have been worse for Filipowski. I think he actually got hit in the stomach. So in the state of North Carolina, NC Central and Wilmington are undefeated in conference play. Wake Forest is at the top of the ACC, and UNC and Duke are just like playing for scraps, basically. It's all over the place. It is indeed all over the place. All right, we are at the under 8. I suppose I'm not even like I can't even get myself nervous anymore because I don't really have any expectations for this team. I just don't know what we're gonna get on any given night. I mean, so far it's not bad. Like, I mean, you're on the road in the ACC. You expect your opponent to play you pretty tough. Whitehead is the standout at the moment. He actually got the nod to start. This is his first start of the season, actually. And he's got 8 points. He's hit 2 threes. I just think you got to find. I just don't think he's like. We're not finding him enough. Like, right? We should make sure that he gets a touch every time down the floor because right now he's the hot hand. So you got to ride it, as they say. Let me gotta restart my my stream here. Play. Goodness, that's loud. So yeah, I need to see more Dariq Whitehead in the game. I actually think Lively's played really good defense. He's had at least 2 or 3 possessions where he's defended without fouling and has disrupted shots to prevent BC from scoring. And look, it's a tight game, so they would have been up, which is incredibly important. And BC is probably doing what it needs to do. It just needs to hang around, honestly. It's a team that they're at home, and so I don't know. They're not going to get blown out in their building the way that we've been playing, so should get back to live action here in just a second. Yep, there we go. All right. And I think it was what was it? It was a foul against Boston College that took us to the break. Yeah. All right, here we go. So Duke resuming play here. There's Whitehead. There's the touch that I was looking for. Now on to Ryan Young. Young back out to Whitehead for the three, and he's got it again. So right on cue, we say the ball's got to go to Whitehead. You got to ride him. He's the hot hand, and beautiful little two-man game there between Whitehead and Ryan Young, which results in an easy three-pointer, and he knocks it down. Whitehead's got to touch it on every possession. Good rebound there by Filipowski as Ryan Young was playing defense on post. Post positioning for a foul but won't get it. And now this is to Ryan Young. Post with a reach in there. Could have been. Let's see if Young looks for Whitehead. No, Young is just going to try to get this to go himself. Now it's Filipowski there, and Filipowski traveled, although it wasn't called. And Langford comes down with the rebound. The shot no good. So either way, basically a turnover for Duke. Langford now Langford to Langford pass there as Madsen passes his back to Langford, and Proctor guarding near the BC logo. Madsen for three. That shot's short, and Duke comes down with a rebound. Actually, rebound given to us by Post from BC, and it's a 4-on-4 actually, as Proctor looks for Mitchell, and now it's 5-on-5 as we've basically just conceded to resetting the possession. 13 seconds on the shot clock as Filipowski thought about three. It goes off Quentin Post's foot on the entry pass there to Ryan Young, which never made it. So Duke here hanging on to a 3-point lead. Yeah, Tariq Whitehead hasn't missed. Ryan Young. There's the cut by. Oh my goodness! Yes, I thought he was actually going to dunk that. That was about to be a poster, but he didn't go for it. He just goes for the layup there, and so 5 for 5. Whitehead having the game of the year for himself there. Langford, great interior passing. Actually, got to give it to them, and it's a turnover. Now Duke in transition. Whitehead's going to pull up because why not? There's the heat check. He finally missed a shot. But you know what? I don't quite mind it as it was kind of aggressive, and Langford's pass is too much for McLaughlin, and that goes out of bounds. So another unforced turnover by Boston College. There's got to be like, what, 5 or 6 by now. Duke actually doing a pretty good job taking care of the ball today, unlike the fiasco at NC State earlier this week. Turnovers. There's no way there's 3 Duke turnovers to 1 Boston College. That hasn't updated. Oh, it's 4 to 4 actually. Interesting. Double team by BC over to Ryan Young. Could have had Mark Mitchell down low in the post. And now they'll find him as he's wide open. That's an and one. Absolutely. That is an and one as McLaughlin tries to go up and block the dunk. But Mitchell is having none of it. And it turns into a poster play here for Mark Mitchell. I don't even know why. Why does Penna even help on that on Ryan Young like that? He helps up and leaves Mark Mitchell wide open on the baseline. I mean, not that I mind because obviously it's like our player, but like it's like our points. But damn, that's a defensive lapse there by number 24 from Boston College. As Duke's got an 8-0 run to open an 8-point lead after BC had tied this thing at 21 all. Langford back to Langford. Good defense by Mitchell. Langford's going to have to make a play decision here. He decides to shoot it, and the offensive board lands in the lap of McLaughlin, who puts it up for two. Should have had that one. We needed to close that possession out. Proctor over to Whitehead, down to Young. Duke trying to go a little bit faster today on offense, be a bit more decisive. Ryan Young's turnaround jump hook is just short, and which is uncharacteristic, because usually he's going to make that one. And Langford with the lay in here. He's got 9 as BC claws back 4 here in the last 2 possessions rather quickly. Blake's. Proctor, nice little pocket pass there to Young, but it's in between 3 Boston College Eagles, and Young can't make it to the basket. And that's going to be our under 4? No, our 5. Yeah, 3:58 there with the. There we go. 3:58 timeout, as the ESPN thing hasn't quite updated, but we've hit the under 4. So just looking at some of the stats, and I actually couldn't believe that we had actually turned it over 4 times. That seemed like too many. I thought Boston College was turning it over more than we were. Let's see. Let's refresh that as well. Yeah, rebounding. We're actually getting beat on the boards here. 15 for Boston College, only 12 for Duke. Yeah, 4 turnovers apiece, huh? All right, well. Still, I'd rather have what we had, like 12 turnovers in the first half of the game against NC State earlier this week. We only have 4 this half, so we're currently on pace to have fewer turnovers in the overall game than we were in just 1.5 of play on during the weekday. Maybe we just can't play during the week. Maybe that's the thing. We're just going to lose the weekday games and win the weekend games for whatever reason. Which, by the way, is not a good strategy, as that would put you right around 500 in the ACC. All right, folks, what else have we got? Oh, actually, we should be. I think I should. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have everything right, I think. Home teams have won 71% of ACC games. Duke and BC, 2 of 10 undefeated. Wow. Wow, okay, so it's like you haven't been able to win on the road. Interesting. Which basically, if that sticks around, that that basically means every like road win you can steal is like super important, right? Duke inbounding here. Proctor to Lively, right back to Proctor, and Proctor with 3. Nice play coming out of the timeout. Well drawn up. It's actually a play that we had saw a lot last year with folks like Banchero playing that one. But looks like John Shire goes back into the Krzyzewski playbook and pulls that one out as McLaughlin gets 2 on this side, so it's only a 5-point advantage here. That was actually a really nice play for us, and Proctor just manages to hit that shot. Those are his first points, and he's got 3 for the afternoon. Duke shooting 52%. It's a lot better than the one of 0 for 12 or something that we started the other night. Something obscene. Lively back to Blake's. Blake's should get that to Lively. Yes, he does. Good vision. Yes. Good vision there by Blake's, and Lively's got 2. Blake's went up as if he was about to take the shot, but that was going to be a very difficult jump shot. Instead, he gets it to Lively, and then it results in an easy dunk. Nice job. Good decision making halfway through, like when you're jumping. That's a foul against Mitchell. Yeah, Blake's he was about to put up a wild shot as Boston College brought a double team on him at the cost of BC gambled, and the cost was 2 points from Lively. This is Zachary, and Zachary with that was just way too easy. That was just bad defense. I mean, he basically comes off a little curl off an inbounds play, and he's like right at the basket. Duke kind of fell asleep on that one, to be honest. There's the pick and roll with Proctor over to Lively. Lively has to come down with it, and then he gets fouled. I think he would have preferred to just take that as an alley-oop and dunk it. Lively gets the first at the free throw line, so we're actually hitting our free throws 2 today, which is good. It baffles me that Lively is averaging less than 4 points a game as he misses the second one. Less than 4 points per game. How do you do that? Anyway, I mean, it's kind of bizarre, to see it written out, although, for those of you that have been watching along, you kind of get it, right? We understand, he's really in there for his defense, and it's been a bit more limited on the offensive side of the ball, but still, it's kind of surprising. Mitchell back out to Blake's. We got 1:50 to go here in the first half, which has been going by quite quickly, actually, as Flip's three-pointer is no good. And now Boston College out on the run, and they're going to take 3 here by Quentin Post. That is short. And Mitchell gets the rebound over to Proctor, and Shire just wanting to slow things down just a touch. Maybe burn some clock here late in the half for whatever reason, but in any case, get it drawn up. The patience actually pays off here for Duke, and Mark Mitchell's got a nice 2 points right at the rim. Assist there from Filipowski. Oh, Blake's with a steal. Okay, is he going to miss the layup, or is he actually going to get it? It's going to be blocked. Oh, God. I mean, I commend the effort on the steal, and then the lay-in is just sort of funny. It's Blake's... He just can't catch a break, man. He can't catch a break on any fast break. He just it either gets blocked, he gets called for a charge, he loses the ball, Duke calls for time. Why not? Because we have to use a timeout in the first half anyway. May as well do it there. Drop a play. Let's see what we got. Let's see what John's got. The last play from out of bounds was that three-pointer between Lively and Proctor. That was pretty nice. Should be coming back here. Yeah, that was a quick timeout. Also, how is it not packed at Boston College? Like, it's Duke, y'all. Like, you should come watch. Or I guess maybe this season it's like just not. Who knows? Well, a lot of Duke fans could have shown up at this game, I guess. Filipowski is just going to take one dribble and go up, and he actually gets blocked. He ends up on the floor of that one, so right idea, but poorly executed, or well defended, rather, by Boston College. As Elajibi gets stuck. And now Zachary, good defense by Proctor, over to Langford, over to post, back to Langford, down to the other Langford, and it's Langford on Filipowski. Probably a bit of a mismatch there, but good help by Mitchell, which leaves DeMar Langford open, and DeMar Langford with the turnaround jump shot. He's got 2, and he's got 6 for the game, as Duke almost had a 10-point lead, but is now 6. So after the BC block, they do end up converting. Bummer. 15 seconds to go here in the half. High screen there by Lively as Proctor comes around it, looking for Lively, but can't get it to him. And now Blake's going to try to make it happen himself. That shot's going to end up short. That shot's going to end up in a neck ball, actually, in the possession arrow to BC. It's actually not. That'll actually give us the first possession of the second half, which kind of like ends up being not too bad. Boston College ends up calling time with 0.2 of a second to go. Or Duke calls time. Duke calls time again. Okay. So you have at least 0.4 to be able to catch. Yeah, they could have. Yeah, that was like. They're going to give them more time. Oh, I see. Yeah, Filipowski couldn't quite get his fingertips above the rim here. Boston College is going to have 1 second to make a play happen. So Duke hanging on by 6. Boston College does have to go the length of the court, however. And ends up with post. The turnaround jumps. Jesus. What? That was the play at the end of the half? Good Lord, it's NC State all over again. Oh my God, he definitely gets it off in time. Good Lord, I don't like how that ends at all. That is so... Oh. All of us here being super superstitious. That was like we saw how the half ended at NC State, right, with the guy hitting the three-pointer. Just like the stupid, crazy shot, and you're just like, okay, it's like not our night. But that is brutal. What? They literally have 1 second to make a play, and oh my God, they have to get it 94 feet. Holy moly. Good Lord. I can't even, man. Are we repeating last game? I mean, it feels like it. Like, look at this. This is ridiculous. Like, what? I mean, Filipowski is 7 feet tall. All right. He actually jumps. He jumps when Langford throws it. So, okay, he's got to sky the thing. It lands perfectly. What? Like this is NCAA tournament March Madness kind of stuff. Like what is that? A Saturday afternoon early game in January? And that's happening? Come on, man. And he also has to put it up over Lively, who's another 7-footer. Good Lord. I can't even. Oh my God. This is dumb. I can't even. Oh my God. You know what? It is what it is. 7 feet means nothing, apparently. I, wow. All right. Duke hanging on to a 4-point lead, which is apparently a push in the first half because it was -8 for the whole game, which would put it at -4 for the for the half. And that's where we're at after that crazy 2-point shot. Good Lord. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see. Stat check for everyone. The foul situation is correct. Neither team really making much of the foul game. 3 clear it out. Good. Second. Ball is to Duke at the moment. We will start with it in the second half. 37-33. Where is I don't know where everybody. I don't know where we're all at. Maybe everybody gave up on the season after the NC State game. Everybody's just like, eh. Or also, it's like it's rather early too. It's a 1 p.m. game. I don't know. For you, it's probably at a decent hour actually. If you're over in in your time zone, because you're like what +6, +5, +6 to the East Coast, so probably a decent hour for you. But for everybody else that just wants their Saturday, 8 almost, yeah. So 8 almost right now. Everyone else that wants to keep their Saturday, I guess they're just like, yeah, well, they'll skip the Duke game, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, 37-33. Anyway, Orlando, I appreciate you being here, buddy. As Duke 14 of 29 and Boston College 13 of 30 after that last little bucket there. Field goal percentage here for Duke 48.3 to 43.3. So rather both teams kind of even at the moment, although Duke has hit one more shot and has hit one more three. So all in all, that's 4 of 10 for the Blue Devils, and then 3 of 8 for BC. So the 4-point advantage there, and then so yeah, one more bucket. So that's one more 3-pointer. So that's 3, and then we've hit one more free throw. So that's where you get the 4 points, because we're 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Boston College so far a perfect 4 of 4. Chris Hand still here just playing Madden. Very good. Rebounding margin actually in favor of Boston College, 18-14. We really have not been rebounding well these last couple games. I mean, the NC State game was awful for rebounding. Even that Wake Forest game wasn't very good rebounding. And rebounding was really a strength of ours coming into the ACC slate, but just hasn't really panned out here in the last couple. Trying to look at some of the other things. Duke with 12 assists, though. So this is probably the best stat of the half. We have 12 assists on 14 made baskets. That is actually pretty incredible to have an assist to basket ratio that high. Because I don't even know if I have remembered the 2 that were unassisted, but that signifies to me that we're playing some very nice team basketball. And there's we're playing our sets, we're playing our game. Notre Dame drops to 0-5. Good Lord, losing to North Carolina 81-64. They were just showing some of the highlights there. But yeah, I actually really like the 12 assists. Otherwise, in a sort of a back and forth, but not overly crazy half. I mean, the game wasn't necessarily played at a very high pace, although Duke tried to speed the game up at times, but that's not really. I think we're content playing a half-court game most of the time, which I don't know why, but it just seems like we are. Personal fouls 6-2. Oh, there's actually 6 fouls. 6-3. Okay. So where is the other one? Ah, McLaughlin's got 2. Okay, there's the 6. All right, very good. Yeah, because I wanted to see who has the assists. Let's see. Actually, oh my gosh, Ryan Young has 5 assists. Yeah, nobody has more than 3 rebounds, but Ryan Young has 5 assists. Filipowski's got 2, and Lively's got 2, and then 1 apiece for Whitehead, Blakes, and Proctor. Remember, no Jeremy Roach into the game, which is sort of interesting. Like, we have an incredibly high assist to basket ratio, and Jeremy Roach is not into the game, which is, our starting point guard. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? It makes you wonder. It really does. It makes you wonder. Mitchell also, like, we're actually there's rather efficient shooting from a few of our guys too. Whitehead 5 of 6. He's shooting 83.3%. He's 3 of 4 from 3 land. To go along with 4 3-pointers that he made against NC State. So this week so far alone, he's made 7 threes. His 13 points have got to be a season high. I'm pretty sure. And then Mark Mitchell is 4 of 5 for 9. So he's our second leading scorer there with 9 points. And then nobody else has more than 4. Filipowski's only got 4. Proctor's got 3. Blake's has 2. And Lively has 3. I really want to see Proctor make it into that double digit, into those double digits again. Sorry, not Proctor. I mean Filipowski. Filipowski's really got to get his game back. The rebounding, like that tough rebounding, and then the points generation too, obviously. Because ever since we went on these breaks, he just hasn't looked the same, which is like really unfortunate. But I still believe in Flip, so. I still believe. All right, what time did we actually hit the half? '40s. Oh, there's an interview with Boston College's coach.
DeMar Langford made a great pass. QP made a great shot. So, they did a great job executing.
I know you wanted to see good decisions. How'd you do in the first half?
I mean, I think the first 5 minutes we were a little flustered. We took a lot of first side shots. We didn't work to give them a chance to break down defensively. Then we settled in and we were a lot better. So hopefully we can play a better 20-minute half, coming out of the gates.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, you've got to be pretty pleased with the first half, and you're always...
He needs a better knot, a tie knot there. He's like gone with like the half Windsor, and it's like completely off like center. It does not look good. Uh, he needs to get somebody to tie his tie, or should have just gone with the. Should have just looked up the YouTube video for the full Windsor knot. It would have looked better. All right, next this little commercial here. We'll be back into the action for the second half. We need to really come out strong in the second half. I mean, when we did the NC State game, it was like we had an okay start actually to the second half. Remember, we like had 2 quick buckets. So yeah, we got 4 quick points, and then we were like, oh, this is pretty good actually, like where we're at as far as how we want to start things out. And then NC State just like put the hammer down and ran us out of the building. And so we need to be very careful here to not have that happen again. Keon, welcome in. What is up? Yeah, decent first half. I mean, I don't know. Obviously, Whitehead was the standout. And in a roachless Duke team, actually looking okay on the road. Funny enough. So that's kind of where we find ourselves. At this point, though, you still like, if we do, I think we will start with the ball. So we will, the play should be to Whitehead, because he's just been the hot hand, and we should just keep feeding him, man. Just ball should run through Dariq Whitehead every possession. Every possession he needs a touch. All right, we should be able to get back to it here in just a sec. We've kind of run through most of everything actually, and there's like, with such an early game, there's like not much else, I suppose, that has happened. Although apparently Florida State and Georgia Tech are playing right now. Let's see what else. So UConn head by 6 over Creighton at the moment. Texas over OK State on the road, only up by 3 though. And wow, okay, Alabama killing. Oh, John Shire here.
Good half. We need to come out strong here in the second half.
Really clean last 10 minutes. No turnovers for your club.
Well, that's a big key, especially coming off the last game. We did a good job of sharing the ball, scoring together, playing inside out, and we need to continue that here.
Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you, guys.
48% from the floor, Dan, that opening 20 minutes.
Yeah, so John Shire talking about basically, well, he was asked to no turnovers there. We had 4 turnovers for the half, which is a sort of sigh of relief, I guess, after the other game. And then he was talking about how we're playing, being able to play inside out. We saw really the big example of that play was the little 2-man play between Whitehead and Young. Whitehead at the top of the key, pass down to Young in the post. Young reverses the ball back out as Whitehead's man cheats down. Whitehead goes in and scores the 3 pretty easily. And so that was like kind of that like quintessential play right there. Duke to start with the ball here. And Mitchell will inbound, and Proctor will assume the point guard duties for the offense. Same lineup here. Nice cut by Filipowski, but he's actually blocked by Zachary as he tries to go up. You can see that kind of what Filipowski wanted to do there. Just a quick little cut to the basket. Good vision there by Ryan Young, who almost had his 6th assist of the game. Had Filipowski made that one, but just out of bounds. And Duke will resume. There's Whitehead, who had an opportunity to go left, and he'll take a 3. That looks good, yes! And it is. Dariq Whitehead with a contested 3-pointer, and that is going to open the scoring here in the second. This is Alajibi over to Langford, over to Bickerstaff, now to Zachary, and over to Langford, now down Alajibi, one-on-one. Actually, just turnover ends up in the hands of Ryan Young, and Ryan Young out to Mark Mitchell. Mark Mitchell out in transition, way too strong off the basket, but will get fouled and go to the line. Don't forget to check out the Packers-Lions Sunday night. Oh, it's the Sunday night game. Actually, so I actually think that the Packers are probably the most dangerous team in the NFC because like how everybody had written them off. Oh, this is actually his season high is the 16 points today for Whitehead as Mitchell gets the first at the line. Like everybody wrote them off earlier in the season and was like, and like I think a lot of us were just like, yeah, it's basically over for Aaron. Like he wants out of Green Bay, blah blah blah. And now they're coming on like super strong, and it's always the teams who are like in their best shape, like late in the playoffs, that are like the scariest. I think they're one of the scariest teams, honestly, to make a run for it. I'd be curious to see how deep they could go. I think they will make the playoffs. I don't think there's just it's like I feel like it's an inevitability at this point, honestly. But yes, cookie dough is good no matter the situation. Um, as Filipowski passes down to Young, and Young's going to go one-on-one against Bickerstaff. He reverses the ball over to Proctor. Proctor's 3, no good. Nice rebound by Filipowski, and he goes straight up with it. It's like this. Filipowski gets this like backhanded offensive rebound, and Duke's opened up an 11-point lead here in the second. So a very good start by the Blue Devils in the second half. Langford looking for options. Gets this to his younger brother, and that's a 3-point answer by DeMar Langford. And now it's an 8-point game. All right, so both teams trading threes. Oh my goodness, that wasn't a hold? Whitehead just throws it out of bounds? I don't know, man. They didn't get... Did Langford hold him? It'd be kind of bizarre for Mitchell just to let the ball go out of bounds. Like, was Whitehead's pass didn't look that far off. Let's be real. Like, damn. All right. Post on Young. Isolated on the right. Good defense there by Mitchell, who's clawing at the ball but couldn't get it. Here's going to be a Bickerstaff dunk. No! Actually, he misses the layup. Or he misses the dunk. Proctor going to step into a 3. Yes! Tyrese Proctor for 3. That is a huge swing. That's a 5-point swing in the game. Might be a backbreaker of sorts, too, as that opens up an 11-point lead. BC was looking to cut it to 5. And Langford for 3 again. That's no good. Rebound down to Whitehead, and Duke now can push. Come on, we need a bucket here. Bucket here forces a BC timeout. Horn set here with the 2 bigs at the top. Filipowski to Young. Young back to Proctor. Filipowski making the cut inside, and now they're just going to let him go to work one-on-one against Bickerstaff. Oh, my God. They're going to call that a charge. We see that all the time. I don't... No, I actually... He's, like, banging bodies with people with the shoulder, but, like, I honestly think like players at this point are just like flopping for him because they know they're gonna get the call. Ugh. I feel like I don't know. Maybe he could, but like I feel like if Filipowski tried that on me, I would like be able to like be actually able to stand there and take it to the chest. Like these players should be a bit stronger than that because it's not like Bickerstaff is that much smaller. But in any case, Filipowski gets it right back, and that'll be an and one. Good assist by Proctor here. I don't know. It feels like players are flopping when they see Filipowski try to back them down. Kind of like it's almost like Zion syndrome, right? Like it's almost like Zion syndrome where people would just like fall over and Zion would get charges called against him because he was just like so much bigger and like could push people out of the way. But it's just like playing basketball. I don't know. Anyway, silly turnout. Like, yeah. Anyway, why do I have? Why is ESPN not updating? I have the 49-38. No, is that not where we're at? No, we definitely are 49-38. What I don't have right are the Boston College fouls. Let's see. So Zachary. Oh, I don't know why I have that there. I have two. There we go. There we go. That's right. That's right now. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. So coming out of this timeout, we'll have Filipowski at the free throw line taking free throws. 16 points today, or this afternoon rather, for Whitehead. That is his season high, which he should eclipse pretty easily here. I mean, there's still 16 minutes left in the game. In the last 25 years, Duke is 5-0 following a 20-point regular season loss. Oh my God. And Filipowski's got 9. And Duke is at the half century mark here. 50-38 as we've opened a 12-point lead this afternoon on Boston College. Lucky for us, we get to play them twice because it feels like free wins. Zachary over to Bickerstaff. Bickerstaff working on Mitchell, and Mitchell blocks it actually. Bickerstaff gets it back, but it never hit the rim, so the shot clock never reset. Zachary looks for 3 seconds on the shot clock, forces the shot, no good. Rebound down to Filipowski, and Duke is still in business here. I mean, there was just a TV media timeout. I don't think Boston College would call another timeout, right? And Whitehead Coming off the curl. What a pass down to Ryan Young, but it doesn't end up resulting in anything except for a pass back outside to Whitehead and an open three that Whitehead can't knock down. Oh, man. Actually, it was two beautiful passes. Just the shot didn't go. Quentin post for three. That's in and out, and it was halfway down the cylinder, but had too much rotation on it and came right back up and wound up in the lap of Filipowski. Proctor trying to split a double team, gets it to Flip, and yes, that will go. I think that counts as an assist, as Filipowski's got 11. Whether or not he intended it to be an assist is a different question. Duke now with 14 here. There's a cut by Post, and oh my gosh, they could have called Ryan Young for a foul there. That Duke defense fell asleep. I'm surprised they actually didn't call Ryan Young for a cheap foul. I know I wouldn't have even fought it, to be honest. Whitehead now kind of playing power forward or point forward for a sec. As Proctor's got it. Proctor's going to go for three off the lively screen. That's no good. Mitchell almost got the rebound, but couldn't quite recover it as Langford grabs it. And Boston College will go on offense here as the drive by Langford and one. So Boston College with 4 straight points here to claw back to a 10-point deficit. Yeah, Proctor just gets picked at the top by Post. And then he can't recover, and actually Lively with the help defense couldn't quite get there either, and I think that's probably who they called for the foul, although I wasn't quite sure. And Mackay Ashton Langford's got 12. Duke to inbound now, and we've got Blake's, Lively, Filipowski, Whitehead, and Mitchell. So 4 freshmen and 1 sophomore. Actually interesting that Proctor isn't in this version of the lineup. It'd be the all-freshman lineup. Lively, oh my goodness. Lively tried to get it back to Blakes, but it's intercepted by Zachary. It was too telegraphed of a pass. The rebound down to DeMar Langford, and Lively blocks it from behind. We have a hell ball situation, actually, which will give it back to Boston College. The possession arrow flipped. I mean, it's pretty good to get back on defense. I don't know if it would actually be a foul on Zachary. It seemed okay, to be honest. So Eagles to inbound here, and Quentin Post thought about the three, the shot fake, and now he gets a cheap hand check foul by Lively at the top of the key. Might be his third. I gotta double check this one. I gotta double check there because no, it's only 2. What? Grandison, Filipowski's. What? They've called these fouls on Filipowski? No. Okay. Hold on. Whitehead's got 1. Lively's got 1. Grandison's got 1. Mitchell 1, Filipowski 2. Okay. Quentin Post for 3. That's a wide open shot, and they get that to fall. So Boston College mounting a bit of a comeback. Duke needs an answer right now, as Boston College has cut it to 6. And this lineup doesn't have much going. We're just kind of tossing this thing around the perimeter. Grandison over to Mitchell. Mitchell cut off, can't get anything going. 5 seconds, and Grandison is just going to, oh my God, man. Just like nothing going on offense at all. What an awful possession. Oh, hi. Hi, Hannah's cousin. Welcome in, Brady. How are you doing? God, what a terrible possession. Oh, great. We've turned it over 4 times in 8 minutes. Good defense there on that possession as we kind of save ourselves on the defensive side of the ball. Still, I don't think this lineup has much offensive prowess. I don't even know if this lineup knows what they're doing. Just, okay, Mitchell, and that's going to be a blocking foul against Boston College's Makai Ashton Langford. No, they're going to call that on Mark Mitchell. Offensive foul. What? Wait, rewind. Huh? I don't know, chat. You be the judge. Oh my. What? How? He's moving. Are you kidding me? He had no established position. He jumps in here at the last second. What? How? What? What is this? Langford does not have legal guarding position here. He literally jump steps his way to the left to get in front of Mark Mitchell and impede the offensive player's motion to the basket. That is completely wrong. Oh my God. College refs. How? How? God awful. Awful play. Awful call. And so we've given up a 14-point lead, which is now turned into 6. And now you give the home team some belief that they can actually pull this off. You really need a good defensive possession here on this next one. Okay. We just need some defense. We just need some defense, and we'll get this. For all those wanting to watch the game as we go down the stretch here, as we go down the stretch, jump into Discord. The description, sorry, the link is in the description of the video, or underneath the video, rather. Good Lord. All right, here we go. 6-point game. Langford to Post. Post does beat Filipowski and will finish. 4-point game as Post now has 14 and Langford's got 12. Actually, the Langford brothers have 12 and 11, respectively. 11:30 to go as Boston College has thrown the punch. Now Duke has to withstand the run and go counter. Come on, guys. Proctor back into the game. I like this lineup a little bit better here. And Filipowski gets stripped, but the ball goes out of bounds, so we'll luckily retain possession of this one. Let's see what the play here is with the The out of bounds play. Oh, that should be a foul on 21. Yeah, foul on McLaughlin. That's his third. That'll be the third on Boston College for the half. Filipowski should get this to Young. Yeah, he does. Does Boston College bring the double team? They don't. I don't know how Ryan Young didn't travel on that possession. It looked like he had his feet going everywhere, to be honest, but he gets that. Nice finish there. So back to 6. Oh, there's a little cut. Zachary will finish there. Good cut by Zachary for BC. It was a good find by McLaughlin, I think it was, number 21. Good entry pass there. Proctor only 6 points this afternoon, but I think he's been quite effective kind of handling the ball for us. Made any egregious mistakes, at least. Proctor kind of forces that shot as I talk about egregious mistakes. It wasn't that bad, but anyway, no good. Boston College with the rebound, and they're off to the races here. Yeah, rewind to that halftime shot. Yeah, man, it's like some voodoo magic, man, with those crazy shots. Oh, that's goaltending either way. I mean, it's goaltending. Yeah, it's goaltending. And it's a 2-point game here as we now find ourselves what we at one time were up 14 and have just given everything back. I mean, McLaughlin does a very nice job here to go to the other side of the basket to protect the shot because Filipowski was going to block it. This is a quick shot by Filipowski, ill-advised, honestly, but he gets his own rebound. Blake's thought about 3 and passes this up. We got 15 seconds on the shot clock here. Filipowski, that's a slightly better shot from him, but it doesn't go down either. And now Boston College with a chance to tie or take the lead. McLaughlin, this is a complete mismatch here. He's on Jalen Blake's. Now that should be a charge. That should be a charge. Call it the same way. And they do. And actually, Blake's was in legal guarding position here, and McLaughlin backed him down. That's a charge. 2023 GPD 8. No worries, mate. Good luck to us as well. I know. Go Duke. Thanks for stopping by. Chris, that's me and every guy when his girlfriend gets mad at him for no reason. Oh, man. All right, Proctor bringing the ball up the court here for Duke. We do get it over the timeline despite some BC pressure here. 2 bigs with Young and Mitchell. And Young's pass for Whitehead down low, not quite, but Blake's recovers it. Proctor to Young. And now Young is going to take this himself, hit it off the backboard, but that doesn't go down. Boston College in transition here. Is this the tie? The pass from Madsen back to Zachary? It is. And Boston College is tied. What in the world? (15-2) run? Oh my God. We're just like getting blitzed, man. Boston College has all the momentum right now. Like this is bad. I can't even remember like what exactly like perpetuated this series here of like of what exactly is happening. Ugh. This is so frustrating. This goes back to like, and I've read a lot about on the Duke Twitter scene. I mean, of who's gonna step up and make a play, right? Like Roach is on the bench. He's supposed to be your captain, but he's on the bench. He's sidelined with a toe injury, so that he can't make a play here. Like, somebody's got to step up and make the play, and I don't actually know who that is. Like, it could be any of them, but it just needs to be someone, and it needs to happen now, right? Like, and at time and again, like Duke kind of sped up. You know, you saw that pass from Ryan Young to Whitehead, which Whitehead actually had really good position. If that pass lands, like if that pass is accurate, Whitehead gets that. He backs his man down. He turns around, or he takes a jump shot, or he just lays it off the glass. And I think we get 2 points off that pretty easily. But it ends up turning into a broken play. I don't know, man. Somebody's got to step up, and it's got to be now. Or Boston College is just going to keep pouring it on. What is the score of the second half? It's 21-17. Yeah, okay, 6. Okay, we're losing by 4, yeah. Whew. I don't know. All right, show us something here, Blue Devils. Show us something here. We got to see something. We got to see something. Whitehead, he gets fouled actually going up. That'll be on post. Yeah, that'll be on post. That's his first. BC losing some size inside. Sorry, because of Devin McLaughlin, who has 4 fouls. Whitehead petitioning for a foul in the act of shooting. He does get that granted, and he gets that at the free throw line. He's got 17. Now going for his 18th. I want to see Whitehead be aggressive here. I want to see him just bully people. He's got 18, and it's 2 points in favor of the good guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're in a zone just to try to disrupt. We threw this at NC State the other night. It didn't matter. I don't know. I'm sort of like, if it works, like you look like a genius, and if it doesn't, you're like, what the hell? As post is no good there, but we can't get the rebound and close the defensive possession. It goes out of bounds off of Duke. Whoopsies. There we go. Should not in the bonus yet. Zachary to Langford. Zachary back to Langford. Post on the baseline, gets it to Makai Ashton Langford, and he takes the jump shot. That's short, but Duke can't finish the possession again. Another offensive board, and there's a block by Filipowski. Now it's Whitehead 2-on-1 or 1-on-2, and he just pulls up and waits for the rest of the team. I don't know. Take him off the dribble. 1-on-2. Whitehead to Ryan Young. Good pass there. Young thought about giving it to Filipowski outside, but it's another foul by Boston College. As Young tried to go up with it, we will get more free throws. and that'll be the under 8 timeout. I couldn't see exactly if that was on who they charged with that. Man, Orlando, I'm with you, man. It's just like we fell asleep and stopped playing. Or actually, to be fair though, that it felt like the game, some of the momentum of the game kind of turned on that like charge call that we like reviewed, and we're like, this is not a charge. Like I don't understand how like where with Langton just jumped in front of Mark Mitchell and they called that a charge. I'm like, what? Like in what world? And it felt like there was a bit of a swing in momentum there. In any case, if you need the game itself, jump into Discord. We got the subscriber-only watch party going on there. Or otherwise, let us know about your thoughts. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Saturday afternoon. It's about 11:35 for us here on the West Coast in a very, very rainy Seattle, which has been raining ever since I got back. So it's like, and apparently going to rain for the rest of the week. Just going to rain for an eternity. It doesn't matter, Chad. It's just raining all the time. Oh, we might even get a thunderstorm later this afternoon. Who knows? I must say, the rain is just awful for the little pup, too. He's currently sleeping below the desk. But it is not fun to go walk your dog in the rain. God said choose one, rain or rain. Yeah. The other problem about like the Pacific Northwest is that we're at such a high latitude that like it gets dark at 4:30 and you're like, "What?" It literally like I got up at 8 this morning and actually for me that's sleeping in and the sun wasn't up. It was dark. And it'll get dark again at 4:30. It's like it's really bad. We really need to get rid of the stupid daylight savings so we don't go backwards anymore. That would hopefully give us some more light. All right, 2-point game here with Ryan Young going to the free throw line after Makai Ashton Langford was charged with his second foul. So far, we've been shooting free throws pretty well this game. And of course, that's the announcer jinx. But Ryan Young makes that one. And for the second, yes, he makes the second as well. So Duke 10 of 11, or sorry, 12 of 13 from the line this afternoon. Actually, and we need every free throw we can get within a game that's a 4-point game at the moment. Duke's still in the zone, just trying to just throw BC a slightly different look and get them out of sorts. Zachary, extra pass outside, and that three-pointer no good by Elajibi as rebound down to the Blue Devils. Craig goes is come on Duke -5.5. Okay, so that means basically it's Blue Devils have to win by 6. Right now he's not winning that bet, but Whitehead might change this. Oh my God, they call it an offensive foul again. What? He didn't even extend the arm. Oh wait, hold on. That was the first one. Okay. Oh, God. All right, Duke's still in the zone, up by 4. 6:45 to go. This just feels like it's anyone's game right now. Down low. Bickerstaff is blocked from behind by Young. What a play! What a play! Lion Young with the clean block may have just saved. That might be the play of the game if this thing goes Duke's way. God, we've turned it over 6 times in the second half alone. Oh my God, make it 7! As Proctor just throws it away. I mean, our defense is sort of holding us in it at this because we seem inept on the offensive side of the ball. They should get this to Langford. Oh, they're going to take a long 3. That's not the shot they wanted, and that'll go Duke's way off the rebound, which actually goes out of bounds. Chris, I'm one of those who likes stormy weather. You know what? So here's the thing. I don't really mind if it's like stormy to the sense that just like, big thunderstorm and lightning and stuff. But like if it's gonna rain, just go all the way with it, Just like go to the super like, wind, storm, everything. Like and it's just like drizzle and like on and off and comes and goes and it's like, oh, it's just like it's gross. Whitehead's three-pointer, that's way too strong, actually. Rebound to Duke. Yes, Filipowski comes up with the offensive board. Duke with an opportunity to reset offense here and run some clock while you're at it, but you're only up 4, so it's not like, both teams scoreless over the last 2 minutes. Ryan Young's got it. There's Filipowski, and they're going to try to go ISO with Flip. He gets caught up in the air, and with 4 seconds on the shot clock, we turn the ball over again. Gosh. Can we please score? Oh, man. I actually thought it was a pretty good analysis there by the color commentator on ACC Network, basically saying like Proctor just like was not able to get the ball into Filipowski, and then it's just too late for him to make a play, and that's the 8th turnover of the second half. We're just shooting ourselves in the foot, man. We had 4 turnovers in the first half alone, and now we've doubled it in the second half in 15 minutes. Pretty good defense here. The zone has been effective, to be fair. Boston College hasn't scored since we've gone to the zone. And now they have 4 seconds to go, and LGB going up, and they will call a foul against Ryan Young. With 4:57 to go here, LGB is going to go to the line. I don't know. Cheap foul, honestly. He's got the first. This is just such a scary game, man, because, like, Boston College is the home. It's not even, like, the roles are reversed, right? Usually it's the road team. If the road team hangs around, they have a chance to, like, get you there at the end. But this is the home team that's hanging around. And it's a missed free throw there, so still a 3-point margin. Thankfully, a missed free throw. It's Boston College pressing up, putting about 3/4 court pressure. Oh, man, Whitehead, don't travel with that, please. Here's the up call for us. Whitehead to Proctor. Proctor back to Whitehead. Whitehead is going to take 3. That's way off, actually. And I'm not sure that was the best shot that we could have taken. Like, the ball never went into the paint. Like, Whitehead has been hitting from 3, but the ball never went into the paint, and we never were able to reverse it. So he ends up taking a contested 3 that doesn't really have a chance. And then here's the 3 from BC. That's no good. Rebound down to Proctor as Duke dodges a bullet with 4:12 to go. Like, I don't mind Dariq Whitehead taking a 3, but the setup wasn't there, right? It just wasn't there for him to be successful. So that's the piece that I do mind about. Is Mitchell with the aggression? He'll go in and he will go to the free throw line for a chance at 2 free throws, and we are at 3:58. So that is the under 4 media timeout, and then we will go the distance. And Florida State going to beat Georgia Tech. There you go. Actually, it looks like Florida State's going to get a road win against Georgia Tech. Nice. Potentially. So going down the stretch here, Whitehead with 18, Mark Mitchell with 11, Filipowski with 11, Ryan Young with 7. The other thing that we were tracking at halftime, right? We said we had 12 assists on 14 made baskets. And and that was like we were playing really good team basketball. The assists here is at 15, right? And so in the second half, it's actually, well, we only had 6 baskets in the second half. We had 14 makes in the first. Really? Gross. That's gross. Actually got 3 assists on 6 baskets, I guess. It's about 50%, but yeah. Minus 5.5 is alive. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's sort of teetering, though, right? So we need, well, number one, we have to hit these free throws. It will be, it's a 2 shots here. So, and Ryan Young has done pretty well uh, this game from the free throw line. Let's go back to the individual stats here. As Ryan Young, he is 3 for 3 from the line. He's got 7 rebounds and 5 assists to go with 7 points for the afternoon. Nobody really in double-double range other than Filipowski, I suppose. He has 11 points and 8 rebounds. So if he came down with 2 more rebounds here in the last 4 minutes, he would have it. However, he has turned the ball over 4 times, which is not quite, what we want to see. But 3:58 left to go. Duke by 3 at the line, taking 2 shots. And to be honest, I still don't know who, we said at the under 8 timeout that somebody needs to step up and take charge. I'm still not sure exactly who that is because we haven't, sorry, it's Mark Mitchell at the line taking free throws. I don't know. It doesn't, oh my God, Mark. Oh my Lord. I'm still not sure who our go-to guy is. If you have to give the ball to somebody at the end of the game, who are you going to give it to? Maybe Dariq Whitehead, just based on how he's played today, right? Or do you give it to Filipowski? I don't know. So here we go. 4-point game, 3:45 to go. This is actually Duke's still in the zone, and the zone gets screened there. Double team down to Post, and actually Quentin Post can't bring it down, but Duke will get the rebound, thankfully. And let's go in transition. Come on, hurry up! No, okay. We're just gonna. No, all right. All right. We're just not gonna play transition. I mean, Whitehead goes and passes it to Proctor, who's on the opposite side of the court, but Whitehead could have just taken it coast to coast, man. If he had just go get fouled. Filipowski trying to jump stop. He can't get it. It was good defense by BC. He can't get his own rebound either, although he was pretty close. And here's a potential three-pointer. No. Here's Alajibi. Ooh, BC almost throws that one away as we tick under 3 minutes. And the mid-range shot from the ACC logo by Prince Alajibi is good. That's his 3rd points of the afternoon, and BC has closed it to 2. And now we get a little nervous here. Proctor, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Proctor trying to go left, gets cut off. Now it's Mark Mitchell, one-on-one against Langford. And Mitchell with the cut and the force up. Ryan Young with the rebound over to Proctor. The shot clock did reset. Proctor's way too soft. He tries to get his own rebound and put the shot up again. And Mark Mitchell comes down with the rebound. So Duke doing it with the hustle and the rebounding. is the only thing keeping us in this game as Langford fouls again. That's his third. I mean, BC really, a lot of post defense has been really good. We just can't get anything right at the rim. Very uncharacteristic. And Mark Mitchell gets the first, kind of wills that one in there. That was a 1-and-1. And so back to 3 points we go. Ah, Michigan State. Very nice. Is that at Michigan State or is that at Michigan? And Mark Mitchell gets the second. So he comes up with 2. He's 3 of 4 at the line in the last 2 trips there. So the last 3 points for the Blue Devils to Mark Mitchell on free throws. Duke's still in the zone. 2 minutes to go. And yeah, Boston College has made 1 of 9. So far the switch to zone has worked. Zachary gets that to go. He's now at 10. And we have a Boston College timeout with 2 minutes to go. Yes. I mean, there's no such thing as a 2-minute warning, so there you go. Jack Breslin. Oh, okay. Yes, it's at Michigan. All right. Close game here. Actually, it's McLaughlin 4, Ashton Post 2-1. Oh, it was the other Langford there with. All right, here we go. If you need the game itself, jump into Discord. Join the subscriber only watch party down there. You can join your fellow Blue Devil fans. So we have under 2 minutes. Duke with the ball, 61-59. No Jeremy Roach. And Filipowski looks like he's going to take this one downhill and force it up. And yes, Filipowski with the leaner. What a play by Kyle. Goodness, he just went through everyone. I actually like it. I think that's what we probably needed to see the more of during this game. Alajibi for 3. Oh my God. Of course he ends up hitting a 3-point shot now. And we've got a 1-point game with 1:20. Good Lord. Filipowski was playing too far off. You kind of saw that one potentially developing. Whitehead thought about 3, and Whitehead is going to go with a little floater. That's short. Filipowski tries to get the rebound, but Boston College comes down with it instead. Duke's got to get back on defense to set up the zone. And actually, Filipowski steals it, and he's going to go. Pass it to Whitehead. Yes! Oh, he can't get the dunk! What? Oh. What? What is wrong with Duke and dunking baskets? Why? Duke can't dunk in transition? What is this? There's literally nobody on him. Oh my. I mean, ever since Zion left, we cannot dunk in transition. This has been years. Like, our guards can't get it to go. Oh my. Like, okay, he's got free throws coming, but like, no, actually, there is no free throws. It's just out on Boston College because they touched it last. Oh my, this should have been 2 points. It should be off Zachary there. DRG, what is going on? I mean, this is like any given day in the ACC, like on the road in the ACC, man. So here's the situation. You have 52 seconds on the game clock. You have 20 seconds on the shot clock. So you kind of want to you want to make something happen quick, like because I don't think you want to hold this very long, because if you actually go the entirety of the shot clock, you give Boston College the final shot, assuming that you don't take a shot, miss it, and then get the rebound. So you want to go 2 for 1 here. Actually, oh my God, Filipowski just dribbled it off his foot, but gets it to Proctor. And Coach Shire bails him out with a timeout from the sideline. Oh my goodness. Which is allowed because we're in the last 2 minutes of the game. Otherwise, the timeout has to come from the floor. So, yeah, you still want to try to make this a quick shot because you want to go 2 for 1. Hey, buddy. Hey, the game's almost over, right, bud? Clemson, Pitt, Miami. Good Lord. Oh, I thought Wake was up there. They're not. Okay. Clemson at 4-0, Pitt at 4-0, Miami 4-1, Syracuse, UVA. Wow. Syracuse has to go to UVA today, too. That's going to be a tough game for the Orange. God, we really need this win. Well, NC State radio broadcaster suspended indefinitely. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't know. That was such a crazy, scenario. How does Discord working? And you just jump into the Watch Parties channel and click on the stream, and it'll pop up. Did we just turn it over? What in the world? Did we just turn it over on the inbounds play? Oh my God. That is. It literally just goes through Mark Mitchell's hands. It literally just goes through his hands. It isn't even touched by Boston College. What? The Boston College guy doesn't even touch it. Maybe he does. Maybe he does. It's questionable. Maybe he gets a finger on it, which is what deflects it. I don't actually remember which way they called this. It could. It actually looks like DeMar Langford may touch it, which is what deflects the ball. But it's going the way of Boston College, so yeah, who knows. All right, well, here you go. And if I'm Boston College, let's see. So 45 seconds on the clock. Either way, we have a shot here at the end. But you wanted this was essentially the 2-for-1, which you just gave away. But Zachary's just gonna go. Oh my God! What a block by Mark Mitchell to save it. What a block by Mark Mitchell. I thought that was easily the 2. Oh my goodness. Mark Mitchell with the block. And we're going to say that's out on post. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. That's definitely out on Boston College. He redeemed himself. I agree. That was redemption. That was absolutely redemption. Yeah, and he gets it before it hits the backboard. So it is not goaltending, and that should be off post. That should be Duke ball. Duke ball. Okay. Okay. All right. So now, Okay, there's 30 seconds. There's 30 seconds in the game and 30 seconds on the shot clock and 36.8 seconds in the game. So, I actually think in this particular scenario, I think you do burn the clock down and yeah, you burn the clock down and you score late. With about 10 seconds left on the shot clock, you initiate your offense. You get something going to the rim. You get something going like downhill, and you force Boston College into a situation where they either have a foul or you're going to get the two, and do not settle for a three-point shot because you don't. It doesn't matter. You just need the bucket. Do not settle for a three. Because at the end of the day, if you go up 65-62, the worst thing that happens is the Boston College heaves it down the court with like 3 seconds left and they get like a three. Whatever. Like, I mean, they got one at the end of the first half, so like, sure, at this rate, they may as well. Yeah, they don't have to foul. They've got 7 seconds that they could work with. That's plenty of time. The other thing is that you could take the shot, and if you miss, you have to offensively rebound it, because the worst possible situation is that you do take a contested three that ends up going with like a long rebound that ends up as a run out. Oh my god, and you can't even inbound the ball, and we just give it away. Oh my god. So forget all the scenarios. Oh, it goes off Filipowski's leg. God, this is a God, man. We can't even get the ball inbound. And you know the worst thing is, let's say we had gotten the ball inbound. You got a double team on the sideline, between the sideline and the baseline, where Proctor is going to get stuck. That might have been a turnover anyway. How are we ranked? Because they don't change rankings in the middle of the week. It's like the fake ranking, right? Where you lost early in the week, but you still have your ranking. I think are we gonna stay in the zone, or are we gonna throw something slightly different and like go back to man just to throw them off? Could be. Maybe. A Ligby. Yeah, I guess. Ah. All right. Well, Boston College has to inbound it now. Zachary to inbound. They two easily to Post, and Post on Young. Post, it looks like he's going to take this himself. Oh, that should be a travel. No, Post does get it. Wow. 16 points for Post, and Boston College is up a point. We do have a timeout, but doesn't look like Shire's going to take it. Shot clock is off. 20 seconds to go. Boston College to Ryan Young. And then Young trying to go up. There's no foul. Filipowski comes down with it. And Filipowski, there's going to be a foul here. Wow. Oh, it's on a Ligby. Okay. So that's... Wow. Filipowski potentially saving this thing, because Ryan Young is pinned under the basket. And he just puts up a prayer. Filipowski basically like swats it out of Post's hands, and now he's at the free throw line. This is a 1-and-1. Oh my lord. Yo, this is crazy. Filipowski's got the first. But Boston College is going to have 12.4 seconds. Duke does have a timeout, as does Boston College. Oh my God, I can't take it. Filipowski again, and he gets it. All right, so there, 15 points for Filipowski. Timeout BC, I would guess. Yeah, Boston College is going to. No, Duke timeout. Okay, Duke timeout. We need overtime. We don't need overtime. Oh, you want overtime for your bet. We got to. We need to steal this inbounds pass, man. We can't play this out. There's no way. I can't imagine. We can't. We play out this final possession. Boston College scores. Like good lord. Oh man. Duke money line. Oh, okay. That's if you took Duke straight up, then at least a W is a W. I mean, taking Duke to win on the road this year has been an adventure, I suppose. But yeah, for folks who need the game, jump into Discord. Make sure to hit the sub button. We'll be back on Wednesday. That's a game against Pittsburgh, which is currently leading the ACC at 4-0. Jeff Capel coming into Durham, coming back to Cameron. Change the score on the screen. Why it is? Oh, I don't know why that hasn't updated. That's an ESPN problem. My score is accurate. That's my score here. There you go. My score is accurate with 12.4 seconds to go. All right, they got it. So let's see. We don't press up at all. 9, 8. Here's Langford. Good defense by Whitehead. 5, 4. Here's the shot. That doesn't quite go. Post. That's out on post. That's out on post with a half second there. Oh, we might get away with it. Ooh, I thought Langford's shot had a chance. Just toss it. Yeah, do not inbound this underneath the basket. Oh my God, no way. That wouldn't have worked anyway. Okay. Woo, baby. 65-64. Well, player of the game, you're going to have to say probably we did it. We did it. We won on the road. Good Lord. I thought Langsford that crazy shot after seeing the shot go in at halftime, you're just like, yeah, why not? Like you're like that shot probably goes. I don't know if that shot at the end would have counted or not. It was close, but anyway. Okay. So that's going to be it for us. Yes, we did it. We won a road game. A W is a W, no matter how crazy it is, really. We are squeaking through. But you know what? You get the win anyway. So, player of the game for me, at least, is probably going to go to Dariq Whitehead, although Filipowski really did save us there. Oh, as did, Mark Mitchell had a lovely block that saved us too. So we made it happen defensively, we made it happen on the defensive end of the floor, which sealed down the win. But the 18 points for Dariq Whitehead, we needed all of them. Filipowski's last 2 free throws kind of really sealed the deal for us. Anyway, it's not possible to feel worse about a win. Oh, yeah. Brandon, there you go. I do feel pretty bad about that one. Like, Andre being a little so aggressive there for the first season of Shire. We were up 14 points. We gave the whole thing back in a span of about 5 minutes, and then hung on to win, I guess, with taking free throws. I don't know. It was the switch to zone was interesting, and to be fair, I said when we did it, this is either the thing that makes you look like a genius or makes it or it's just really dumb. And it worked. So I suppose Shire looks good for having done it. Like, I think Louisville went 1 of 10 after the switch to the zone, after they had basically gone on a run to eliminate our 15-point lead. So that particular one worked in this instance. Um, you know, so I guess for today we get away with it. Uh, and I think that's about all we can say. We got away with it. So anyway, win on the road any way you can. Um, but that's where we're at. So anyway, I'm gonna get on with my Saturday after this. Like, that's one way to start your morning because it's noon for me. So I gotta get to the gym, and I'm gonna get going with my Saturday. I'll see you all back here on Wednesday for the game against Pittsburgh. That'll be 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern tip on that one. So it's a nice early game for everyone actually. But yeah, otherwise, thank you very much for joining me, everybody. Appreciate everybody being here, especially the folks who stuck with it from the very beginning. Orlando, thank you very much, and Chris Hand as well from the start of the game. But we will see you on Wednesday night. Make sure to hit the sub, give it a like, and yeah, go Duke, and have a great rest of your weekend.